Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is Donna from Tarot to do a Venus retrograde reading for you. What does Venus retrograde have in store for you? Venus is going retrograde, which from our vantage point on Earth appears it's going backwards, because that's how it looks from here. It's not. The planets don't go backwards. They continuously go in the same direction. However, the energy of the planet gets flipped. So Venus is all about love and money and your ability to feel good, you know, anything like luxury and enjoying the arts, you know, music and poetry and love and all that. So all that energy gets kind of flipped around when Venus goes retrograde. And it goes retrograde December 19th. It entered its pre-retro shadow November 19th, which is like a time right before the actual retrograde. It kicks in as soon as Venus hits the degree that it will station direct after the retrograde's done. So that started about a month ago. But the actual retrograde begins on the 19th of December. I'm a little congested. It begins on the 19th of December. So let's see what it has in store for you, because normally anything having to do with the particular planet that's going retrograde would get flipped around. And a lot of times it's like my pets. It's like a hard luck story. You know, like if it's Mercury, then that means your car gets in an accident and you got to pay money for it, or your phone falls into the toilet, or in this case, Venus, your relationship breaks up, you know. But it doesn't always have to be a hard luck story. Yours is happening in your 12th house of self-undoing, but it's also the house of introspection. So it doesn't have to have a negative connotation. So I shuffled 3 oracle decks and then 5 tarot decks, but we're not going to do all these. But what I just wanted to point out is when I shuffled the Moonology deck, which is it's an oracle deck, Cheryl Ash, who is an awesome tarot reader and very intuitive, from Winchester, Virginia. She gave me this deck actually, and I love it. So when I flipped it around, the bottom of the deck was the new moon in Aquarius, which is it says bring love into the situation. So if there's a situation you're dealing with that's frustrating, whether it be love or your career, money, whatever it is, it says bring love into the situation. But the funny part is it's the new moon in Aquarius, so this is definitely meant for you, right? Definitely meant for you. So then I shuffled the Spellcaster's Oracle cards, this one, okay, and we got financial health. So I want you to pay attention because Venus is the planet of love and money, and Aquarius are usually very good at managing their finances. You know, normally Leo is the one that gets a bad rep for spending like a drunken lottery winner. Or Sag too, you know, Sag, sometimes Geminis, Pisces, but Leos have a tendency to live it up. Aquarius, on the other hand, is usually known for being frugal, much like Virgo, Cancer. You know, there's certain signs that are just really good at, you know, holding on to a dollar. Taurus goes either way. They can be frugal and spend like crazy at the same time. So for you to get the financial health card right before a Venus retrograde makes me wonder if the self-undoing is you making unwise choices. Do you give money to people or things that you think it's a good, you know, a good cause when it may not be? Because you have Neptune, the planet of dissolving and disillusion, in your 2nd house of finances and resources. And it's been there for a couple of years now. So this retrograde taking place in your 12th house of self-undoing and how you shoot yourself in the foot or kick yourself in the butt, it has me a little concerned when I see that card. But again, it doesn't always have to. I did not put on Do Not Disturb. And a call came through. All right, so, and then we got begin to explore. So I don't know if there's something that you have been considering doing or, you know, immersing yourself in, delving into. It says begin to explore. So check it out. Now, let's see here. So the 5 decks, I've shuffled all 5, and then we flipped them up so we could see the bottom card. I have the Good Tarot with the Justice card. I have the Temperance from the Thelema deck, the Ace of Cups from the Light Seers, the 7 of Cups from the Radiant Wise deck, and then the 4 of Spades, which is the 4 of Swords in the Illuminated Tarot deck. So I kind of want to go with the Justice card. What do you get having Justice in? I mean, yeah, the Ace of Cups, we could do that one too. So let's just, we'll move them on down. And actually, I'm just going to move these out of the way. Alright, so let's see here. The Justice card in the Good Tarot. It's this one right here from Colette Baron Reed. So let's just see, you know, for your Venus retrograde, which goes from December 19th to January 27th, I think, 29th, through January 29th. It's a 6-week retrograde. So Venus goes retrograde every 18 months for 6 weeks at a time. And there's actually 5 retrograde cycles happening consecutively. And each one, it happens every 8 years, but because there's 5 of them, every 18 months, one of those 5 cycles is in play. And right now we're in the Capricorn one. We're starting the Capricorn one. So 8 years ago, which would have been, let's see, December 22nd of 2013 to January 31st of 2014 is when the last Venus retrograde in Capricorn happened. So if you can remember then and remember anything significant that happened, this particular one will have shades of the same thing. It'll be in the same theme. So let's see. 8 of Swords. I'm losing sleep over something. Ace of Fire. The Fool card. Knight of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So you have 2 air, 2 fire, and a major arcana card, along with the Justice card. So something is going to work out in your favor. It's something that you have lost sleep over. It's been stressful. And it caused you to you had to make a decision on something. You've been having a hard time making a decision on something because emotions have been clouding your judgment. And it's something having to do with a new passionate beginning. I think that the Messenger of Fire would traditionally be like the Knight of Wands. But you're going to be taking a risk with something that you personally feel very passionate about. Something you feel very passionate about. But justice is going to come to you. Like it's going to work out in your favor. So here's you being willing to take a risk. And actually, I want to get clarification. So can we be more specific about what it is that you lost sleep about? Because can it tell us a little bit more about that? You felt stuck. Yeah, you were a prisoner of your own thoughts. Yeah, you were really stressed about something and felt stuck. So what about the 2 of air? This decision, what was the decision about? Something that was a very, oh man. Oh, it was heartbreaking. Okay, so someone or something really broke your heart. The 10 of Water is like the 10 of Cups. So it's an ending and a beginning in love. The Chariot, that's a Cancer card. So, and the 10 of Water is like a Pisces card. Three of Air is Libra. But you had a decision to make about someone who broke your heart, and you felt like you were really happy with them. And do you move on? Do you move forward away from them? So what is this Ace of Fire? Oh, I got a lot of messengers. Okay, so all right. Wow. A lot of Earth. What's going on with that? So a lot of Earth. So this new passionate beginning, you have the Messenger of Earth, the Two of Earth, and the Queen of Earth. All Pentacles type energy. So that's like the Knight of Pentacles. That's a Virgo card. The Two of Earth, that's a Capricorn card. And the Queen of Earth is Taurus. So they're all here. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's Taurus, that's Virgo, and that's Capricorn. So a new passionate beginning with a fire sign. Someone very stable. That it takes a long time for things to come together, but it's stable. And you've been weighing your options on this. But it's something that you feel really passionate about. So what is the Fool card? Oh, man. You've just let something, almost like a tower situation. You've let something just be done. You just let it be done. Because you're just willing to just say, hell with it, and let's just do something different. Which brings stability. But you don't see it right now. So that's actually a really good thing. You've let something go. It's almost like a tower type moment, but not really. It's not a I don't think it was a shocking thing. But the transformation card is like the death card. You just let something end. And you're willing to just take a risk and just be spontaneous. And it brings in stability, but you don't see it right now. I don't know if this resonates at all. This is supposed to be your Venus retrograde reading. So let's talk about your money situation. Because that's what which deck are we using for that? Let's use the Ace of Cups. Well, it's the Lightseers deck, but the Ace of Cups is the one that's on the bottom. So I like that because you have the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Cups here. So let's just take a look. Far as your money, okay, there's that Three of Swords again. Three of Air and Three of Swords. So, yeah, there's a financial situation. It's going to be resolved quickly, whatever it is. But it's somehow there's a financial situation that's kind of brought you some heartbreak. But you are going to have, there's an opportunity for a new beginning. It's going to happen after the retrograde, though. But the situation itself, it's going to get resolved very quickly. And I think you're going to be really happy with the way there's going to be a judgment call. I don't think there's going to be a judgment against you. I think there's going to be a judgment call that works in your favor, because the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Two of Cups here, things being in balance, so it's going to make you feel really good. Okay, so we are reading for Gemini next. So let's do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny. I don't know if this has resonated at all. Oh, if there's a person you came here to hear about, by the way. Let's see. Let's use this deck for that. And in case there was something I was supposed to speak on, let me just see here. Okay, where's the sun? In the 9th. So we're going to shine a spotlight on your 9th house. So your beliefs. Sun in the 9th is actually, it's a positive element for your beliefs. So before we do that, what about your beliefs? I know that Aquarius can be very fixed in their beliefs. Once they decide something, or once they have a mindset about something, you can't really make them budge. So there's something that you've been, I think, very I don't know, not, this isn't a card of being fixed, but it somehow has caused you to almost be burdened. Maybe it's given you a lot of grief, some kind of belief that's given you a lot of grief, or a certain mindset. And you've been very, how do I say, sharp-tongued about it? Very no bullshit, basically. I'm thinking stay with, actually, whatever this belief, you'll figure it out, you'll know what it is, but whatever this belief or mindset is that you've caught grief for in the past, I'm gonna say stay with it. Do what you're gonna do anyway, but stay with it, because it's actually you're gonna hear something that's gonna show you that actually, I'm not gonna say you're right, because there's no right or wrong with opinions and beliefs, but you're gonna be reassured in your belief or your mindset. You're gonna hear something that's gonna bring you assurance. All right, so this person that you came here to hear about, which you've probably been patient with for the most part, they feel like they want to move on to calmer waters. I think they think that you're reliable, but yet you sometimes take too long to get moving. So, man, look at all the pentacles. A lot of money situation. So your money situation is going to be the forefront, I think, of this Venus retrograde. But their intentions are actually to be, very reliable financially with you. But what they're going to actually do is be at a crossroads, of course, and then see you as their wish fulfillment. So whoever this is, they're going to see you as their wish fulfillment, and they're going to be very loving with you, because they want to move on to calmer waters. I don't know, have you been arguing and fighting with somebody, but you've been trying to be patient? That's what it looks like. All right, so we are reading for Gemini next, and then 6 cards, Donna's Destiny. I don't know if this resonates at all. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. That would get the channel up in, raise it up in ranking and get it seen by more people. All right, so 6 cards, Donna's Destiny. And let's see here. Take the class/course. Make them put in more effort. They miss you so much. Get a reading. They let their ego ruin their life. Wow. Redecorate your living space. And then success and career at the bottom of the deck. So I actually want to hold up 3 cards. I don't know how how I'm going to do it, but like this, I guess. Can you even read those? Yeah, or not. All right, so here you go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is Donna from Tarot. Tarot, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you in the next reading.